Hey, what's going on, dudes? My name is TDC, and welcome back to my Minecraft world. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic today. We are back over here. We're doing some work in Creeper Cove. I've got a little bit of stuff to show you. I'm just wrapping up the shell, or the skeleton of this house here real quick. So let's place some of these stairs like so. And I think we should be, for the most part, done. We're going to have to come back in and fill in all the roofs with you know, wood or whatever else that we're going to use, but I think they're coming along pretty nicely. It just kind of gives you a better idea about where these houses are going to go, how they're going to look, and you know, how we can start to kind of connect them all together. Get the what was it, the fluidity. I think somebody left a comment last episode saying that the fluidity of the path is looking good or something like that. But yeah, so we got to get it all connected up, man. That's what makes these little small areas look so good, in my opinion. Just because they take the time. If you take the time to make them look fancy, you know, it can really make a difference. So come down the stairs. We got two little houses over here. We've got these three here for the most part. We still got to fill in all the, you know, front stuff, and they're basically all facades at this point. We will have to kind of dig out the inside later on. But I went ahead and I connected up all of these little waterfalls to form into over here. We had like this little pond and stuff down here, so I put in, I don't know, man. I just try to connect it all up, and I think it came out really nice. I don't know. What do you guys think? I put in these two little bridges here, and then I thought this was really cool. We had these two little corner houses that I wasn't exactly sure what we were going to do with them, and up above it, I had a waterfall that I had blocked off, and so what I did is I just knocked out the waterfall, or knocked out the blocks that were blocking the water, and then I saw how the water was falling in between the doors. And so I just dug this little trench here. We still got to connect it up, but it's just like little things like this, I think, that looks so cool. So let's do this. So we'll put that there. I'm gonna put another one there. And I don't know, man. You have to tell me what you think, but I really, really like it. It just kind of really connects everything up. And we could probably fill this in with some water up here. Let's see, like so. I think it got the game sounds turned down like super low because it's kind of quiet for me. But yeah, so this is what we got, and I think it's coming along really nicely. So what do you guys think? I think today we're probably going to work a little bit over here in kind of the vaulty area. I've got some ideas, and I was looking at some pictures of how we could do a vault, and everything that keeps coming up is like a Fallout vault, and I just don't think that'll really fit here. So I have an idea about what we can do, but we'll just kind of have to play with it and see what it looks like. But then we also got a comment about what we can do for the floor, and I'll go ahead and throw that up there, and we'll get you a book over in the subscriber hall thing. I think it's actually going to look really, really awesome, so we'll have to check that out here in a little bit. But I don't think this room really needs to be much bigger. I cleared out some of the corners here just to kind of flatten it out, but I think if we put the vault door right here, then we could just dig out like a big tunnel type thing and just have it connected right here with the door in front, and then we could have maybe some desks or whatever it is here in the front. I don't know what a vault really entails, or a bank in this sort of time period, but I don't know. I think it could be pretty neat when it's all said and done. So I'm gonna go ahead and go sleep real quick, grab some other blocks and stuff that we're gonna use. I don't have much on us right now. I just came back from the end. I was repairing all of my tools and stuff like that, but let me go get all that and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff to work with here. I think that we are pretty much good to go as far as what we need to do for the inside of this guy, but we'll have to just kind of see. But this comment comes from Jordan Pretty, and she has done, I think you've suggested quite a few other things too, honestly. You just keep bringing the really good ideas. It's awesome. But she suggested that we used black and white powdered concrete for the floor, kind of like a tile. So that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Hopefully it looks okay. We'll find out here in just a second, but let's just lay down the floor in a pattern like so. And we should probably go ahead and fill this in. Whoops. So it doesn't, whoops. So it doesn't fall down here. Like so. There we go. And then we'll just kind of do like a checkerboard pattern all the way across the floor. And then what we can do is we can just go get a bucket of water and then dump it in here and convert them all into concrete blocks, because I don't think the powder is really going to look that great in here, but the actual concrete blocks might look cool. So let's try this out. Oh, I'm getting kind of dizzy. Like here, let's fill you in. Hopefully we brought enough blocks with us. I think it's going to be just enough. Like so. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Alright, so now we can just take the black and we can fill all this in like here. It's actually not that bad with the powder, is it? It kind of looks cool. It's a little bit more texture. We actually may leave this as the powder. I think this is actually going to look better. The only problem that I have with the concrete blocks is they're so flatly colored. Like there's no texture to them at all. And so it's kind of hard to... for me, it's just kind of hard to look at because there's just nothing to it. That's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little different than everything else that we've done in this world, but I think all in all it looks okay. Let's throw some light up in here just so we can see a little bit better. Yeah, so what do we think? So if we come over here, let's do a small little checkerboard pattern with these guys above ground. So we'll do like a little 5 by or 3 by 3 area like so, and then let's grab some water, and if we put that right here we can see what this will look like. So you know, like it, oh god, there goes all our torches. Oh, and there goes all the concrete. Oh no. I was not thinking that one through, so we'll have to come and replace all these guys. Whoops. That's the only other problem with working with the concrete powder stuff, is if you mess up, it's like really bad. But I don't know, I mean, like this is okay looking, but I kind of feel like the powder looks better. It almost kind of looks like a carpet, or it's got a little bit more, I don't know, just texture to it. It's a little easier to look at, maybe a little bit easier to blend. So I don't know, we'll leave this kind of as is for right now, and we'll see. We can I don't know, man. I don't know, because that does look really good too. Yeah, but anyways, we'll just move on to the actual vault thing here. So what I'm thinking is we can have this guy like so, and it's basically just going to be a big tunnel, right? I think that'll look okay. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but I think we may actually have to knock this wall out one and do it again. So this would be one deeper like this, and then this would all be stone brick here on the outside, right? Okay, so we got stone brick. Let's go ahead and throw some of this in, just so we can kind of start to see what this looks like a little bit better. Yeah, can we reach? Oh. Like so. I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird looking. But then some of the designs that I saw on the interwebs is that you had kind of like these blocks going like this. I guess that would have to go down one. Maybe. How does this... I don't know. How did they do it? I don't remember exactly what I was looking at here, but it's kind of... It was kind of like they had like these... Almost like the walls would like interlock with each other. So you had like that one right there, and then you had these right here. So like if the walls were to close, then they'd kind of like interlock and chain together or something like that. That could be a thing. I don't know. It's kind of... I don't really know. We'd have to come up with a cool vault design. Okay, so what if we did something like this? I went back and I made some more black concrete powder, and let's fill all this in here. Like so. One more. Like that. And then... It was close. That's why I dug out that little trench there, because I did not want it to get a... Oh, dang it! Alright, we messed that one up. Alright, so can we do this quick? There we go. So it's almost like pitch black on the inside. And if we come back in with some stone bricks and kind of line out this whole area here. And then how... Maybe if we did something like this. I guess we just blocked a bunch of that up. Let's do that. And then... I don't know. Something like that, and then we put iron bars in here. That's kind of cool, right? Maybe it'd be better to get rid of these ones on the side. Yeah, that's pretty rad, I'm not gonna lie. And then we could set up like a lever or something. Whoops. So it kind of looks like you gotta pull the lever or have like some sort of key combination or something like that to get inside of it. I don't know, man. I think that's pretty cool looking. Alright, so what about something like this? We've kind of got like the main vault door here, and it doesn't even necessarily have to have like desks or something, but what I was thinking is we could have... It would be cool. I really wish there was an easier way to transport villagers around in vanilla Minecraft, but I was going to say we could have like a little kiosk set up over here and over here, like one on each side. So it's almost kind of like the vault is just there when you walk in, but then you've got like the bank tellers or whoever you want to call them, like managers and stuff sitting off to the side. That could be kind of cool, but I don't think we're really going to be able to move the villagers around like that, so I don't know. But let's try something. I want to try to fill in this gap here. Whoops, no, not there. I don't really know what to put up here. Maybe some stairs or something, just to give it a little bit of depth, because right now I feel like it's kind of flat. And then we'll come back in and we'll work on the roof later. But I think for now, what we'll end up doing is kind of doing like a slope down, or a slope up to that or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do it just yet, but we will get there. So let's make some stairs. And we'll put those here. And then do we have any cobblestone stairs? I know that I do over here. So let's go grab some of those real quick. I can't... I don't know if it's sad or what, but I keep thinking that we're going to bounce every time that we hit the ground. Because I've got the rubber slime boots or whatever it is in Qantas and over on the Sky Factory 3 series. So I keep thinking like I'm going to bounce whenever I hit the ground, but I don't bounce. And I'm like, oh god, why? Why am I not bouncing? It's funny. I've been playing over there, I think, too much here recently. Let's do cobblestone on the bottom. Oops. There we go. How's that? That's not bad. Maybe we could do cobblestone stairs here like this. Just to kind of give it even more depth. Almost kind of like locks on the front. Yeah, that's not bad. I like the way that looks. I was also thinking, what if we did something, if we got rid of these iron bars and did like a kind of a bar across the front like that? Let's try. Let's get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy. Put that in. Maybe we just need a different color wood or something. But I think that would be kind of cool. I don't know, maybe. It might just block too much of it. I think I maybe like the other way better. With the iron bars. Like that. Yeah, I think I like that way better. The other one was just like a little too busy. But I guess we got that part done. Now we just kind of need to finish up some of these little small parts. The small areas, and try to throw some detail in here, because right now it's just kind of flat, right? And then I will also try to address some of the front business going on right here. We'll see if we can make this look a little bit better, and then we'll come back and see what it looks like. Alright, so what about this? We got some desks, we got a couple of chairs, and I don't know, is this match? I feel like this might not really match the the theme that we're going with here. It doesn't look bad, but it's just like, I don't know. It's maybe a little out of place, but I think it's okay. I don't know, but I did some work to the outside here in the front. I just put some stairs and kind of in front of the place of the pillars. Kind of hard to see from the front here, but I think it looks okay. It looks like I missed some over here in the corner though. Let's fix that real quick. And where's the stairs? There they are. Whoops, wrong ones. Well, we're at a cobblestone stairs. I need to go grab some from that chest over there. But I don't know. I feel like it's coming together a little bit nicer. And let's get up real quick. Let's try to figure out what we're going to do here before we wrap up today's episode. So let's see. Can we... let's do like that. There we go. That will work. And I think that I want to have a log coming across here like so. And then we'll break up the texture in just a second. So we got to get rid of that. And then we can do, I guess here, like that. And then we could do something like that. Does that face right? I think it did. Let's try like so. Like so. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. And we probably do one more there and one more there on the corner for each one of these pillars here. And then we can try to carry it up some and see if we can get that to look okay. Because that's going to be the hardest part, really, I think, is trying to get this to go all the way up, right? So we'll come back one so we have a little bit more 3-dimension to this build. Like this. And then, like I said, we'll do one here in the corner. We can probably go ahead and take these out. Jump up here, like that. And we'll do, was it just 2? I think it was. Trying to keep some of like the dark colored wood in with this build, just because I feel like the prismarine is a little brightly colored. And so we need like a lot of brown to kind of tie it in with everything else. And let's see, maybe we could put in some big windows. Let's put in some of these across here like that. That'll be some good texture for the inside also, like this. Yeah, I think this will look good. I may have to go grab more iron bars, but I think that'll look okay. And then let's try to, how do we want to cap it off? Just slabs maybe? So all the way across like so. And then maybe, I think maybe one more block hanging over the outside here. What do we want to use for that? Maybe just stone brick. We'll keep it neutral. Like this. It might be better to use stairs for that though. Let's see. And then, let's see. Make it over here. I just wanted to take this guy out. Maybe run these across, just so there's a little bit more. Give me that. Put you back. And we need some more. There, like so. And let's see what this looks like. That's not bad. We do need to, whoa, lag spike. We do need to break it up though, right there some. And then I think it would look a lot better. But I think all in all, man, we're off to a pretty good start over here. We've got a lot of work done. That's probably by far the biggest building I've built in a long time. So, I don't know. If you guys got ideas or suggestions about how we could improve this design, make sure you leave it in a comment down below. And then if you got ideas for other little houses and stuff like that around here, If you got a build or something like that in your world, you can always take a picture or a screenshot and tweet it at me at ThatDudeChaos on Twitter. And I can take a look over there. Maybe we could build your build in this world or something like that, and we could see how it goes. But anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Oh, man. I'm excited for this. This is starting to look pretty good, this area over here. I'm kind of excited for it. I think next episode we'll end up coming back, and I'm going to try to finish up some of these houses before next episode. So really all I have to do is just come through here. I'll probably use slabs for the top of the ceilings like that. And then in these areas here, what I'm going to end up doing is just doing spruce planks or some sort of wooden planks right there in those. Maybe dark oak would look better. Not sure yet, but I just got to do this to all the houses and kind of finish that up a little bit. And maybe add a couple of more tiny ones around the area to see what it looks like. But I'll try to have that finished up before next episode. That way we can come back in, and I think we're going to do foliage and stuff next time. So custom trees, maybe like little custom trees and bushes and... you know, all the fun stuff, the stuff that I enjoy. So we'll see what it looks like. But anyways, dudes, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that like button for me down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time, all right? Thanks for watching. Peace.
Wow.